What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elena and we're back with The Bad Batch. Today we're watching episode 9 of the first season. Let's go shortly over what happened last episode. So, as we know, the Batch was still on Bracca, the ship graveyard planet, and Crosshair came for them. The scrappers contacted the Empire and the Empire sent Crosshair. Originally, the Batch was planning to like gather stuff and sell it, and they were like getting proton torpedoes and like detonators and stuff, to sell it, to sell the scrap, I guess. But it got interrupted because of Crosshair and his platoon of troopers. They almost got them a few times, and the Batch managed to escape through the ion engine, which Crosshair's team turned on. That almost went bad. The Batch blew up the engine, and Crosshair got the engine like fire thrust stuff full in his face. So his face got melted. And it looked pretty gnarly, dude. So yeah, he looked like a bit of like Darth Vader, I guess. But yeah. Um Later the Batch went back to their ship, only to find that the clone troopers that I had captured the ship were all dead. And then they were like, wait, what's going on? And then they saw this dude standing there who was revealed to be the legend, the myth, Cad Bane. Awesome seeing him again. He was there for Omega. He was sent by Lama Su, or the Prime Minister, I guess I should say. And yeah, he and Hunter had kind of like a standoff, but Cad Bane was much faster, shot Hunter in the chest, stunned Omega, took her and took off. So now the Batch has to rescue her, I suppose. I don't know what the Kaminoans want with Omega, but I don't think Omega's gonna like it. So yeah, that's why the Batch is gonna have to do a rescue mission. And I just want to see more of Cad Bane. So let's just get into it, shall we? Alright, so we're gonna be starting this video right now. Whoa!
Any sign of that bounty hunter?
The only vessel in our scanners is Crosshairs. It's
Oh,
right on top of
snap,
us.
that's Crosshair ship? Look at that thing.
Get away. It's getting hot back here!
Let me out of here!
Afraid not. Looking for your communication device? It has been confiscated and placed in a secure compartment.
Why don't you reattach your leg?
How's my asset doing?
My name is Omega. Who are you?
Cad Bane at your service.
Where are you taking me? You'll be sorry when my friends come for me.
Your friends are long gone.
Your personal interest in the young clone has threatened our operation enough. Tanway, you will go to our abandoned facility on Boravio. Bring the bounty hunter his payment and recover our property.
Yes.
Conway, I mean.
When the clone is returned, confine her to the sub-level facility. Once you have retrieved the genetic material needed, terminate her.
Whoa, what? Oh my god, they're gonna kill her. Oh, befriend him.
I could fix your leg, if you want. It's a simple booster adjustment. I've done it a bunch of times for AZ3 back on Camino.
Your description of the bounty
Gonky!
hunter is a match to one from the Republic's files. That's him. Cad Bane. He had multiple run-ins with the Jedi and was responsible for attempting to abduct Chancellor Palpatine.
This is
First
true.
the bounty hunter on Pantora, now this guy?
I further analyzed Omega's genetic profile and discovered she has pure first-generation DNA. To my knowledge, there's only one other. A male clone, codenamed Alpha, later referred to as Boba. Since he disappeared at the start of the war, that makes Omega the sole living source of Fett's raw genetic material.
If she's vital to the Kaminoans'
Whoa.
cloning operation, they must have put a bounty on her. So, how do we find this bounty hunter? Tech, check with Sid. See if her contacts know anything. We'll keep monitoring comms.
So you've got an Alpha and an Omega, but Alpha is Boba Fett. So Boba and Omega are more like brother and sister than any other clone.
Oh my, yes, that's working. It feels brand new.
Sorry. It's
Oh,
only
damn.
temporary. Now, where did you hide my comm device?
Wait, it's not Bespin, is it? It looks a lot like Bespin. No, they had another name, but it looks like Bespin. This place looks cool.
Is anyone there?
Omega, do you copy?
It worked. Now what should I do?
Next, you will need to reroute the circuits to overload the main grid.
By hook or by crook, you're coming with me.
Omega,
Get up!
do you copy?
I still can't get a good read.
Omega!
And they have no clue where she is. This mist is awesome. Wait,
One way?
Tonway's dead?
She needs help!
None you can give.
He's right.
Finish
Oh.
Shan.
Hello, Bane.
I have the case.
There goes the money.
Credits.
I mean, so Cad Bane is obviously in it for the money, but Fennec doesn't seem to be. She would have given the money away for Omega. Nice. Teach him what's what, Fennec. What the hell is that? What the?
Mr. Bane! Do not worry, I will recover the target. I will not fail you.
I wonder if we'll get to see Cad Bane die, since he's not an Empire among the bounty hunters, right?
Omega, I'm trying to help you.
You said the same thing on Pantora.
There you are. You are coming with me. Ah!
Oh boy. The glass. What the hell was that? A Kaminoan?
Flight pods.
Playtime's over, little lady.
Fennec's good. I mean, Cad Bane already mentioned he has more experience, but... Okay, scratch that. Okay, they're pretty evenly matched, I guess.
going for the flight pod. That will not get you very far.
That's dangerous. Oh my god. That was not smart. Throw him overboard. This stuff is all rusted or something, isn't it? It looks rusted. If this was live action, I believe that Ming-Na Wen could do all of this herself.
Where do you think you are going? Oh no. You'll be sorry, buddy.
That thing is fast. Kick him. Oh! Forgot about that. Oh boy. There's gotta be ground at some point. Hey! How did they catch that flight thing? How did they do that?
Why is this happening? Why are the Kaminoans after me?
Hada, you have to tell her. You're valuable to them. More than all the other clones, even more than us. You're different.
Different? How?
They appear to have been sabotaged.
By Fennec? Yes, by Fennec.
Omega was rescued by the same clones I encountered on Pantora. I can track them, but that will cost extra.
No. As long as
Oh.
she's not in the hands of Lama Su, she is safe. I will transfer your payment.
Ah.
If you change your mind, you know how to reach me.
Can't sleep?
I keep thinking about the Kaminoans. Seeing that place. I don't want to end up an experiment in a tube.
That's not gonna happen. Omega, you don't have to worry. You are never going back to Kamino.
Promise?
I promise.
That was cute. Alright. Alright, so we just finished watching the episode. Very cool fight between Cad Bane and Fennec Shand, man. Holy shit. At first, I thought they were working towards the same goal. You know, I thought that Lama Su had, like, hired more... hired more bounty hunters to increase the odds of them accomplishing their mission, which is to capture Omega and bring her back to them. But it appears that is not the case. I thought that the Kaminoans were a united front, you know, in that area, but that's absolutely not the case. The Prime Minister wants to get Omega for her DNA and afterwards terminate her, while Nala Se wants her to live. I should say. She's more of like a maternal figure for Omega, right? So in the end, Cad Bane works for the Prime Minister, Lama Su, and Fennec obviously works for Nala Se. So yeah, very interesting. We learned a bit more about what makes Omega so special. So we learned that she is a first generation clone, which means that she's Her DNA is very pure, unlike the other clones. And yeah, there's only one other clone like this, like her, who is known as Boba, formerly Alpha, which is so cool because now you have the Alpha and the Omega, and I suppose they're like brother and sister. You know, as close as kids to Jango Fett as one could be, I guess. So I do hope that they meet at some point, you know, Boba Fett and Omega. Yeah, it was great to see. I kind of missed what planet they were on, what that was called, but it was beautiful. It kind of reminded me of Bespin. Boravio. Okay, I looked it up, and the planet is called Boravio. They did mention it in the episode, but I missed it. You know, in writing it down. So, Boravio looks a lot like Bespin, as I said, but this place looks to be, well, this was an abandoned facility, right? So it was very rusted over, but it was also very in the sky, just like Cloud City. But the atmosphere of Cloud City is more like reddish, while this was more, you know, yellowish, I would say. But yes, very cool. Very cool. Omega did amazing in escaping by herself. You know, she got Todo to let her out of her cell to fix his leg, but while she did so, she also deactivated him, and managed to get off the ship and into the facility where, you know, she attempted to contact the badge. While she eventually did boost the signal and they were able to locate her, she found like these test tubes or something of some gross ass aliens. Yeah, and she managed to get into one of these flight ships or whatever that went incredibly fast. I assume one would be crushed by the G's that you get on you, but I guess not in the Star Wars universe. One thing that I was wondering, like, her ship lost power and it was crashing towards the planet below. How the hell did the badge catch it? They never showed it. That's incredible. Like, there's this thing falling out of the sky and they just swoop in and grab it with their ship? How? That should have killed her, right? But anyway, very cool reunion. Omega learned of what makes her so special, so now she's in the know as well. And yeah, it does seem like Fennec cares a little about Omega. At least she does give off that vibe. Maybe she's not as bad as she makes everything out to be. Though she did kill that Kaminoan, Ton Wei, and stole his money. You know, in order to trade it for Omega later. You know, I did write down that she doesn't care about the money and wants to trade it for Omega, but obviously later on in the ship when she was talking to Nala Se, she did get a payment for getting Omega out of the clutches of Cad Bane. So I suppose she does do everything for money, which makes sense since she's a bounty hunter, you know. Oh my god, I just realized that right now Fennec is doing stuff for Omega, and later on, you know, during The Mandalorian, she's actually rescued by Omega's brother, Boba Fett. I wonder if they've ever mentioned Omega. I wonder if Omega's even alive by then. Could be. So yeah, that's cool. She could still be alive. It looks like first generation clones don't age as fast as the other clones. You know, like Boba Fett is still alive after the original trilogy. You know, he's aged as normally as a normal person would in that universe. Like, clones would be long dead, even from the age thing, right? But Boba Fett, nope, he's still good. And I assume Omega is give or take the same age, so she technically could still reappear in other shows if she survives, of course. So yeah, that's about it, man. It was a very straightforward episode. I say that a lot, don't I? Straightforward. It was just a rescue mission. They rescued her. The end. You know, in between stuff happened, but you get the point across. They rescued her. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens in the next episode. I assume a bit of falling out is gonna happen, you know, at the Kaminoans' place. Since the Prime Minister doesn't know of Nala Se's involvement, you know, or independent involvement, so he's gonna wonder what happened to Cad Bane and that kind of stuff. So I have no idea where the batch is gonna go next, but I guess we'll just have to see next week, right? So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching, and please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and yeah, leave a comment. I would love to know what you thought of the episode. So with that being said, again, take care, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I would love to know what you thought of this episode. Take care, guys.